A rocket company just leapfrogged Amazon in value because orbit is quietly turning into the next internet backbone. This video is about SpaceX, which reports say has overtaken Amazon to become the world's fifth most valuable firm after a private share surge. The point isn't the scoreboard, it's the shift. Launches and satellite networks are becoming core infrastructure for communications, defense, and the AI economy. Let's make the leap from headline to what that actually changes. Caveat first. SpaceX is privately valued via tender offers, while Amazon trades on public markets, apples to oranges. But the money is signaling the same thing. Low Earth orbit is graduating from space industry to critical network layer. The immediate stakes are who owns the pipes for global internet, military comms, and disaster-proof connectivity. What's visible? Starlink now blankets most of the planet with thousands of satellites and sells terminals you can install like a router. Falcon 9 launches so often, it's become a logistics schedule, not a spectacle, pushing costs down and cadence up. And Starship's rapid test cycle points to even cheaper, heavier lift that scales the network again. SpaceX built a vertical stack: rockets, satellites, ground stations, user terminals, and spectrum rights, so each improvement compounds the rest. Reusability is the mechanism. Landing and reflying boosters slashes cost per kilogram, which makes it economical to refresh and densify the constellation. Laser links between satellites route data above borders, and the cash from connectivity feeds the next launch, creating a flywheel Amazon can't copy from the ground. For companies, this redraws the map of distribution. Ships, mines, farms, wind farms, pipelines, and drones can be online anywhere without telco buildouts. Cloud contracts are moving over the air. Edge devices sync to the cloud through LEO, not cell towers. And consumer devices are tipping too. Direct-to-cell means a normal phone can text via satellite once carriers turn it on. For governments, it's resilience and leverage. A sovereign can keep talking when fiber is cut, jammed, or bombed. Defense buyers are prepaying capacity because it's cheaper and harder to target than a handful of geostationary birds. The long-term lock-in isn't hardware, it's landing rights, spectrum, and orbits, which are finite and political. Here's the shift moment. Space stops being a sector and becomes the substrate. The way electricity or cloud became invisible infrastructure everyone else builds on. That flips bargaining power. Whoever controls the orbital layer sets terms for apps, logistics, news, even conflict. In that world, market cap follows throughput, not retail footprints. Next 3-6 months. Expect another SpaceX tender at a richer price. Starship flight tests focused on in-space refueling, a way to fill spacecraft tanks while orbiting, and more direct-to-cell launches with carriers. Amazon will push Kuiper demos and lean on AWS integration, but paying customers will chase proven coverage first. Watch defense and disaster response agencies quietly sign multi-year Starlink capacity buys. Over 12-18 months. Starlink spins toward partial IPO or structured debt to finance mass Starship ops. Kuiper races to first revenue and partners with airlines and automakers. Telcos start bundling satellite in premium plans, and regulators fight over spectrum and sky brightness as nations accelerate their own constellations. The center of gravity in connectivity shifts from towers and sea cables to a blended ground-plus orbit mesh. If you want the next signal before it turns obvious, subscribe to Future Signals and watch the next breakdown.